Good morning, everyone. It is 9 o'clock, nope, 7 o'clock in the morning, 7:30. I just finished pumping, and then I came out and decided to sit on this nice tree. It broke off in the middle of the night. My car's in there. Look at this thing. A tree literally fell over last night. Now, a few days ago, it got really windy, and a branch from this tree fell directly into the dumpster, and we all laughed because it was very convenient. Today, the entire tree has fallen. We didn't think it was that windy last night, but there you go. All our cars, they're back there behind that tree. Good news is, the only damage was to my car. And that's all. Broken off the trunk, still drivable, so really quite a blessing. Funny thing is, I heard the tree fall when I was pumping this morning at 4 o'clock. It was windy, it was raining, I heard a big crash, and I thought, something has fallen. And I thought it was a tree, and I checked out in the front yard, and there wasn't a fallen tree. And I came to check the backyard, and it was too dark, and I couldn't see anything. So I checked again this morning. Yep, there's that fallen tree.
Well, after the excitement of the tree falling down on our vehicles, I texted my supervisor from work and I was like, hey, I don't think I'm going to make it in today. But then he called me and he was like, where are you? And I was like, Springville? And he was like, I'll come get you. I'll be there at like 9:15. It's like now 9:40. And the longer he takes, the more time I have to be out delivering mail. And if I only have to do a half route today, I'm expecting to be done by like 1 or 2. So, especially if it's Route 5 that I've already done. So he should get on this. I know he's probably a really stressed out person, but man, yep. Anyway, so that's just what I'm waiting for. It's my boss to come get me for work because there's a tree blocking the way.
My sister's gonna take me to the hospital.
What time?
To see the girls. I told her I want to be there by 11:30 because Ella ate around 8:30.
I see.
So
did you call them?
No, but I saw them doing it on the NICU.
Oh, I see.
I mean, I'm still probably gonna call them and just let them know when I'm coming in.
Yeah.
So that if they get hungry, they don't feed them before I get there.
Yeah. Okay, it's the update. Here we go.
So my sister is gonna come take me to the hospital since I can't get my car out. And when I called the nurses to let them know that I was coming, I said I'd be there about 11:30, and she was like, "Oh, you'll miss their feeding." But I had been watching the NICU cameras, and Ella ate at 11:30 or at 8:30, so I thought she wouldn't eat again till 11:30. Or possibly 12:30. But the nurse said that the doctor who was doing rounds this morning, who is the head of the NICU, put them back on 3-hour feedings. So they're not queue-based feeding anymore. Sorry. It feels like a step backwards, and I don't know why. I don't know why they're being put back on the 3-hour feedings, because they were queue-based feeding fine. Mary said that they were queue-based feeding really great. They eat a lot and they do really well, so I'm not sure what's going on. And I've been watching the NICU cameras, so we have the camera that I can log on online and see the girls, and they're still on oxygen. So I'm kind of afraid that the doctor who was rounding this morning also decided that they couldn't do their room air trial. Sorry. So I don't really know what's going on. So my sister's gonna come get me, and I'm gonna head over and find out why these changes are happening and what's going on. So I'll update you when I know more. It's 10:30 in the morning, and it's already the worst day ever. A tree fell on my car, and my landlord's homeowner's insurance won't cover the damage because they don't cover acts of God. So we're lucky that it wasn't worse than it is. So I don't know what's gonna happen because I can't afford to get it fixed if somebody's insurance doesn't cover it. And they changed the care of my babies and nobody bothered to call and tell me. So I'm having a bad day. I'm really frustrated. And I just need to go snuggle my children, or maybe this kitty. Leisl.
Do you see that up there on that mountain? That is snow. It's May. Why is there still snow on the mountain? Also, yes, I've been forced to walk today with my satchel. Look at it. Because my vehicle is being worked on, and I was already late as it is because my boss had to come get me. So he was like, I'm just gonna send you out on this first little part. It's like right by the post office though, so like it's fine. But there's snow on the mountain and it's kind of chilly. I didn't bring a jacket. Derek is always unprepared for outside weather activities. So I came to this apartment complex, and as you can see, there are 2 boxes, either of which I have a key that opens. So I said, well, we'll just try this one. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is the one that... Oh no, that's not it.
So, update, here's what I learned. The girls were put back on the 3-hour feeds instead of Q-based feeding because last night they both lost like 2 ounces, and they can't be considered candidates for discharge unless they are consistently gaining weight. So losing weight means that they're no longer candidates to be discharged. So they did do their room air trial this morning at 6 o'clock. They both failed within half an hour, so it was pretty bad. So they are back on oxygen, but they're both on like 0.02 right now, and they're doing pretty well. So hopefully by the time we get to do a room air trial again, they'll be able to pass. So they're on their 3-hour feeds to try and help them gain weight again. Once they are consistently gaining weight for, I think they said like 2 days consecutively, then we can try another room air trial. So we'll probably have another room air trial in a couple days. They decided not to put them on home oxygen right now, since they aren't candidates to go home anymore. So we'll try again in a few days. Well friends, here's the damage. There's a nice big dent in the top of my trunk, this crack, this portion where the piece fell out, this light is cracked, this is completely come off, whatever that is. It's a little bit rubbery. It belongs up here somewhere, I'm sure. And then it got the truck too, because our day needed to be worse, right? My antenna is very bent. My Cinderella shoe is gone. So there's the remains of the tree. There's the remains of my car. Derek's taking me to dinner because today is the worst.
Yep.
And we saw a restaurant called the Broke Eatery, and Derek said, "What is this? Is it free?" And I laughed because it should be.
It should be because
if we're broke.
When you're broke in Po,
You need free food.
you need free food.
Anyway,
But knowing Provo Town, it's probably like $20 to eat there per person. I don't know what she says.
but today has been crappy. I really hated it. But I have to tell you the positive things that happened today, because we always have to remember that there are positives and that there are people in this world who are having courage and being kind. And those people were doing a weird photo shoot. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
They were like sitting across from each other, and I swear they were like eating a sandwich or a rice cake or something, and someone was taking pictures. It's like
A rice cake?
That's what it looks like. Look, there's the soap factory.
Here, Lotus Garden?
No, above it.
Oh, the soap factory. I see.
We've heard about this place. You can't see it. Oh, there you go, kinda. There we go.
Soap factory.
That you can invent your own soaps.
We'll go there one day.
Going, and we never have because we never really knew where it was. Anyway, I'm getting so distracted.
It's okay.
So people are having courage and being kind, and like my sister who took me to the hospital today so that I could see the girls, and then came and picked me up afterwards and took me home, and she and her boys were so cute and gave me little presents, and they got me some nail polish and a puzzle, which is funny because as I was leaving to go to the hospital, I was like, I'm so stressed, I need to do a puzzle. And then they got me a candy bar and a little card, and it was really cute. And then also, I had a cousin message me on Facebook today, and she was like, I just want you to know that I'm not really the kind of person who prays, but today I prayed for you and your girls and your husband, and I thought that was really, really sweet. That meant a lot to me. So thank you to everyone out there who's been saying really nice things and being really supportive, because today has been the worst! Let's go eat some food.
Now it's time to treat yourself.
I forgot to mention my father, who came and fixed my car a little bit.
That's true.
Because I made a poor choice when I went to assess the damage, and I thought I should check and see if the trunk still opens. And then once I got it open, it wouldn't close. So
Poor choice.
it's a poor choice that I made.
But it's okay. Todd came and did some hammering and some things.
Things he probably shouldn't have been doing with a shoulder injury. But
Also,
he did them anyway.
Things that when
Sprite.
you like see it happening, you're like, I feel like that's doing more damage than good. But ended up fixing it, so.
And you were talking and I had this camera staring at me the whole time.
Hey, that's okay.
Anyway, so my dad also had courage and was kind and came and helped so that we could get my trunk closed so that I could drive my car to the hospital tomorrow and every other day of my life because my babies will be there till I die.
Okay, over dramatic.
Be?
It's not gonna be that much longer.
Probably like 3 more weeks. They'll probably force them to stay until their due date. And they'll say, sorry, they have to stay until June 10th. No matter what!
You're
because
right.
They like
That's
to make me
happen.
miserable.
You're right. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Because the doctor, who I've never met, who didn't bother to call me this morning,
like,
he doesn't like me. I just know it.
Why stop at 3 weeks? Let's say keep them another 2 months.
You're the worst.
How about that?
You're just the worst.
Listen, it is all gonna be okay.
Will you just let me be overdramatic and whiny?
No!
Ah!
I won't.
Why?
Because that does not make for a happy life.
Well, I just need 1 day, and that's all.
You've had a day.
This day is not over.
You cannot have the whole day.
Why?
We have to go eat Olive Garden, and then we're gonna go see the children.
It's a day.
It's a day!
Here's the thing, we get ice cream, when we get good news, but I kind of want it because I'm miserable, so...
I see no problem in that.
You know?
Guess what? Ice cream is ice cream, and it's delicious.
The Culver's flavor of the day is Oreo cheesecake.
I bet it's delicious. I'll be getting it.
Great.
Great. Wrap them up all so tight, like little burritos. What are those noises for? What are those noises for? You're just sleeping. Well, Leisel's about to call her mom, so let's end this video really fast because then I'm gonna go get in bed and probably pass out in 5 minutes. But before we do that, honey, we have to go show them. Guys, we spent like a solid 8 minutes yesterday putting up a shelf on the wall. And then, like the Rudies we are, didn't even show you the finished product. Let's go, little kitty. Oh no, I'm tripping over things.
Careful.
Ah!
There's cords.
All the cords in my entire life. Okay. You ready? Look at it. It's so cute. You did a good job. How you feeling today? That's it?
Yeah, that's it. That's what I said.
Okay. Well, let's end this video, shall we? Okay, everyone, thanks for joining us today. It was a really bad day, but that's okay, because bad days happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's it. That's all we'll say. As always, have courage.
Be kind.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.